Hello, and welcome to day 4 of the Shadowing Challenge. In this challenge, you'll improve your English speaking, pronunciation, listening, and fluency through simultaneous shadowing. This means you speak at the same time as the narrator, not after them. Listen carefully, follow the rhythm and pronunciation, and try to stay with the speaker as much as you can. Don't worry if you miss a word or make a mistake. Just keep going and join the next sentence. You can repeat the practice several times and try to sound more natural each time. Ready? Let's begin. I accidentally sent an embarrassing text. Last Friday evening, I was sitting on my sofa and talking to my best friend, Emma. We were texting each other about our plans for the weekend. She had invited me to dinner at her house the next day. I was looking forward to it. We had been friends for years, so we talked about everything. We were joking about our other friend, Daniel. Daniel was always late. He was also terrible at making plans. If he said, "I'll be there in 10 minutes," you could usually expect him in 30. Emma and I thought this was very funny. She sent me a message. "Do you think Daniel will actually arrive on time tomorrow?" I laughed. Then I typed my answer. I wanted to say, "Of course not. He'll probably be late again." But I decided to make the message more interesting. I wrote a longer joke about Daniel. I said that if Daniel ever arrived on time, we should celebrate it like a national holiday. I read the message once. It made me laugh. Then I pressed send. A few seconds later, Emma replied with a laughing emoji. Exactly. I smiled and put my phone down. Then I remembered something. I had another conversation open on my phone. It was a group chat from work. There were about 15 people in that group. My manager was in it. Several coworkers were in it. And Daniel was in it. I suddenly felt nervous. I picked up my phone and looked at the conversation. My heart stopped. The message I had just sent to Emma. I had sent it to the work group. Oh no. I stared at the screen. I couldn't move. I read the message again. It was there. Right in the middle of the group chat. And Daniel had already seen it. I knew because there was a little scene mark under the message. I put my phone down. Then I picked it up again. Maybe I could delete it. I pressed the message. I found the delete option. I deleted it. For a moment, I felt relieved. Then I looked at the screen again. It said, "You deleted this message." Everyone could still see that I had sent something. I wanted to disappear. I thought, why did I do that? I checked the group chat. Nobody had replied. Maybe nobody had seen it. Maybe everyone was busy. I waited. 10 seconds. 20 seconds. Then my phone buzzed. It was Daniel. He had replied.
Wow.
A national holiday. I closed my eyes. This was a disaster. Then another message appeared. My coworker Sarah wrote, "I think Daniel deserves one." Then another coworker sent a laughing emoji. I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. I typed a message. "Sorry, wrong chat." I looked at it. It seemed too simple. I deleted it. Then I typed, "Sorry everyone. That message was meant for my friend. I accidentally sent it here." I sent it. There was a short silence. Then my manager replied, "Don't worry. It happens." That made me feel a little better. Then Daniel sent another message. "I'll try to arrive on time tomorrow." Everyone started laughing. I laughed too. The situation wasn't as terrible as I had imagined, but I was still embarrassed. I put my phone down and walked into the kitchen. I needed a break. I made myself some tea. While the water was boiling, I thought about what had happened. It was such a small mistake. But in that moment, it felt huge. I kept thinking about it. What if my coworkers thought I was rude? What if Daniel was angry? What if my manager thought I wasn't professional? I started imagining all kinds of problems. Then my phone buzzed again. I looked at it. It was a private message from Daniel. He wrote, "Don't worry, I'm not offended." Then he added, "Honestly, I probably deserve it." I laughed. I replied, "Thank you, and I'm really sorry."
He said,
"It's fine, but now I feel like I have to be on time tomorrow." I wrote, "Please do. I don't want another national holiday." He sent a laughing emoji. I felt much better. The next morning I went to work. I was still a little nervous about seeing everyone. When I walked into the office, Sarah looked at me. She smiled. "Good morning." "Good morning." Then she said, "So, are we having a celebration today?" I laughed. "Please don't remind me." She laughed too. A few minutes later, Daniel walked into the office. Everyone looked at him. He raised his hands. "Look, I'm on time." Everyone laughed. I couldn't help laughing too. Daniel walked over to me.
"See?
Your message worked." I guess it did. He smiled. "Don't worry about yesterday." Thanks. It was funny. I felt relieved. For the rest of the morning, nobody talked about the message. Everyone was busy with work. I realized that I had spent hours worrying about something that wasn't actually a big deal. That afternoon, I told Emma what had happened. She couldn't stop laughing. "You sent it to the work group?" "Yes." "With Daniel in it?" "Yes." "And your manager saw it?" "Yes." She laughed even harder. "I can't believe you." "I know." Then she asked, "What did Daniel say?" I told her everything. She smiled. "At least he took it well."
Yeah.
I was really lucky. After we finished talking, I thought about how easy it was to send a message to the wrong person. We use our phones every day. We send messages quickly. Sometimes we don't even look at the name at the top of the screen. We just type and press send. But 1 second of carelessness can create a very embarrassing situation. Since that day, I have changed the way I send messages. Before I send something important, I check the name at the top. If I'm sending a message to a group, I check the group name too. And if the message is about another person, I check it twice. I don't want to make the same mistake again. A few weeks later, something funny happened. Daniel arrived 10 minutes early for a meeting. I looked at him and said, "Wow, should I call the newspapers?"
He laughed.
Very funny. Then he looked at me and said, "At least you didn't send that message to the whole company this time." I laughed. Don't give me ideas. We both laughed. Looking back, I think the experience taught me something important. Embarrassing mistakes feel much bigger when they happen to us. When we make a mistake, we think everyone is thinking about it. We imagine people talking about us. But most of the time, people forget very quickly. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone sends a message to the wrong person sometimes. You can hide. Or you can simply say, "Sorry, that was meant for someone else." Then you can move on. That's what I learned. And honestly, the story became a funny memory. So now, whenever I'm about to send a message, I look at the name first. Then I read the message. Then I check the name one more time. Only after that do I press send. It takes just a few seconds. And those few seconds can save you from a very embarrassing mistake. Great job! Day 4 is complete. Remember, don't worry about being perfect. Keep speaking at the same time as the narrator. Follow the rhythm. Copy the pronunciation. And if you miss a word, don't stop. Just keep going. Try the shadowing practice again and see if it feels easier the second time.
See you on day 5.